Hey Virgos, what's going on? Thank you so much for tuning in. So I'm just going to do kind of like a collective read for you guys. I have been trying to break it down by zodiac sign so you can kind of feel a little bit more personal within the reading, so you can be like, yeah, this is definitely for me, yeah, right? Because this is me and my person, right? I have only gotten to where I'm at, Cancer, yeah, so I need to do the rest. So I'll try to do a little bit more tonight. I do have a couple of personal readings I want to do, but I'm stopping right now, right? Look, I've been breaking all day for real. I've been extremely tired, and my body just has not been allowing me to do anything but sleep. So that's what I've been doing pretty much the last couple of days in between rehearsal and trying to get outside and connect with nature. But I'm starting with y'all collectively, because let me tell y'all usually bring my energy up and y'all help me, so it helps me to get through the personal readings, because sometimes it's a lot of energy coming through with those personal readings, so I have to pace myself. That's why I ask that you guys give me at least 1 to 3 business days to do them, okay? But however, let's see what's good with y'all energy. Thank you so much for your support, y'all. I am in it to help you guys. It ain't about the numbers, it ain't about the views. Somebody made a comment like, if you, what they said, if you take the white noise out the background, you would maybe get more views. A message will reach the right people at the right time in the right places, where the background noise won't even matter, because it's about the message, it's about the healing. You know, sometimes I had someone say they don't even recognize it or notice it because they're so in tune with hearing what I have to say. You kind of tune out the things that are in the background, right? That's usually how it works, right? But however, I'm here to serve, okay? The numbers are good. It can definitely help out, because as a servant, I know God is saying, you know, for everyone who serves, they can be compensated for what they do in their life purpose, but that's not the goal, okay? But I do thank y'all. I thank y'all for every like. I thank you for every subscribe. Every time y'all hit the subscribe button, I thank you for when you hit the thanks button to send me a donation. Because again, like you guys know, we laborers, we're servants, and we don't get paid for this. So this helps us. Definitely, it helps the community. And every time you guys donate or send me thanks money, okay, I take a percentage of that and I give it into a foundation, okay, so that it can help. So I'm still paying it forward. I'm giving back into the universe, right? So that's how it works. It has to be an equal give and take. But I'll go right in. I don't want to keep talking to you guys and lecturing to you guys here about some of the nonsense that I experience on a daily basis as a servant. But however, flip the roles, take only what you need, leave the rest. Please use the spirit of discernment, okay? Don't force nothing to fit. I don't know if you're masculine or feminine. I'm just speaking the energy. Alright, and as you guys know, I always ask that you keep your vibes high. Why? Because I am a healing and manifestation channel, so my goal is literally to help you evolve. My goal is to help you to manifest the best life that you can possibly have. And the only way that we can do that is if you are vibing on the same frequency of your desire. But every time that you may speak or feel something very low vibrational, is going against what it is that you desire for yourself, and it's also disrupting the energy of the reading and the other people who are actually interested in healing and actually interested in seeing changes in their life, even if it's about a person, okay, that I'm speaking of. Some people actually want to connect back with these people, even if it's not you. You know, if it's not you and what you want, that's not your message. That message doesn't pertain to you. It only pertains to the person that who is interested in that. So you don't have to leave a comment like, I don't want them, I hate them, da da da. We don't really, you know, to be honest, it's like not being smart. We don't really care, okay? We are trying to connect here back with our higher selves and get on path in our life, so that we can be able to stop repeating these patterns and having these same old negative emotions and feelings. We're here to grow and to evolve. Yes, we are entitled to our feelings and our opinions, okay? But understand, I am not just a tarot reader. I'm here to teach and guide you guys. The tarot helps me to connect to your story, okay? Now, if I didn't come up here and read tarot, y'all may not have watched, right? If I sat up here like I was a pastor or a preacher, you may not have tuned in, okay? But hey, the tarot helps. It's a tool, right? It's another tool that the divine has given us to use. So thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angelic guides, for helping me with Virgo's reading. Protect us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you, and close the gates to anything not in alignment with the divine's will. Thank you for closing out all karmic energies and naysayers and opposers who try to come on this channel and disrupt the harmony. Thank you so much for my true guides showing up, speaking through me loud and clearly, and helping me to deliver a message for Virgo's highest good. Thank you, my spirit team. What is the collective message for Virgo? My spirit team, I had some people who reached out to me who was asking if I could pick up on that energy, who sound like they really needed the help. Thank you for picking up on their energy. The thinking man comes out. The financial constraints, and then the all tied up card comes out. Alright, so what I'm saying here is that someone is definitely feeling restricted. Basically, it's some drama. It could be internal or external drama when it comes to them understanding their own purpose, their own direction and path, and things like this. And this is it's a thinking man, so this is the man, y'all. Alright, so this is the man. I don't know if you're this man or if it's somebody you're connected to, but however, tell me about this thinking man. So what comes out is the High Priestess. So with the High Priestess here coming out, okay, of course we know this is about your intuition, right? Going within, things like that. Okay, so that's what I'm pulling in. It's like this person is trying to gain some type of wisdom or knowledge here. Okay, about, it feels like it's more like of how they can intuitively get themselves out of this drama or restraints or whatever it is that's making them feel restricted. Okay, so they're really trying to discover some truths here. And what I keep hearing is like, so that they can get themselves out of this bondage, okay, or this drama or mess or something here. Show me what I need to see. This person definitely has had trouble with using their intuition at one time, is what I'm seeing as well. So let's see. Yeah. Because on top of that, yeah, they're trying to find the mental strength here to literally come out of this anxious state. It's the Four of Swords that's coming out. So they're trying to find the mental strength to come out of this anxiety here. The stress, okay? Feeling overwhelmed, feeling trapped, feeling all tied up, okay? As well. So yeah. Let's see. Show me what I need to see. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like, how do they come out of this energy to stay positive? That's what a lot of it seems to be gearing towards, because even with the Ace of Cups coming out in the reverse position here, it's just like whatever that sadness and that pain is, whatever is having them blocked or repressed in their intuition or emotions here, they're trying to figure out how can they get to this new beginning here, where they can feel free, or they can feel happy, or they can feel joy, right? Yeah, look at this Page of Pentacles, because this person has goals, okay? This person is looking for good news, especially when it comes to whatever their earthly matters are, okay, whatever their goals may be. And I'm definitely seeing here with that page energy here, somebody could be looking for an opportunity around work too, with the financial constraints. So you may be having some issues with your money, okay, as well, and that's causing a lot of internal conflict. That may not be for everybody, or could have been some type of bad news surrounding that, money problems and things like that, where you may not feel appreciated. Financial constraints. Yeah, the Emperor comes out, and so with the Emperor basically is talking about, you know, someone being structured, okay, someone being stable. And that's what I feel like. I feel like this man is trying to find their stability. This man could be a father figure. It's like they're trying to find the will or the power to really create their life, right? And to be more structured, because so in the past they've been very stubborn, or they lack the discipline, and then realizing here like that doesn't make me happy. That's not leading me to my 9 of Cups. It's literally shattering my dreams, right? I'm unhappy in it, and I have this lack of fulfillment, right? I feel restricted. My money is restricted. I got a bunch of drama going on around me. And even with this 3 of Pentacles energy, it's like they feel like they've been wasting time, okay? Wasting time. A lot of delays because of them being in the Emperor reverse energy, right? Stubborn, abusing their power. Thank you. Tell me about the all tied up card. So what I got is the 5 of Swords that came out in the reverse position. So with the 5 of Swords energy, it's basically they feel defeated. It's like they want to be able to have this peaceful resolution here so that they can be able to move forward. But it's a lot of behaviors here that this person has, and especially self-sabotaging behaviors I'm pulling in, okay? It's like one of these energies. It could have been some conflict where this masculine energy, it's like whoever is involved in this, because again, it's just like third-party type energy. It feels like somebody just basically was in it to win it. It's like by any means necessary. It's like I'm going to do what I got to do here to win this. This is like that bullying energy, or just being, how can I say it? Even that underhanded behavior. It's like you do whatever malicious act that you got to do to win, to get people to go, right? To get out of your energy, just to eliminate the arguments or whatever that may be, right? And instead of having this peaceful resolution and being able to move on and compromising, instead what we got is a whole bunch of negative energy just festering here with this all tied up in the drama, right? It's a lot. It's like major drama that's going on around this person, okay? And it's stopping them from being able to move forward here. It's crazy because even with this High Priestess energy still coming out, it's like for them to be able to really discover the truth. And let me see, they got to tap into their intuition. Tell me about them discovering this truth. Yeah, 10 of Swords and the Queen of Wands. They got to face this reverse. So they need to face whatever the pain that they have from a Queen of Wands reverse. This Queen of Wands reverse can be extremely demanding, revengeful, jealous, temperamental. And I'm seeing that situation ended badly. And it's a lot of pain surrounding that has not been dealt with from this man. And this is why it seems to be so many restrictions for them to be able to get to this new beginning. It's like they're tied up in emotional anxiety for real. It's like it's a lot internally going on with them with the drama as well. So, yep, 3 of Cups. So when it comes to them being able to celebrate with you, connect with you, things like that, that 6 of Cups in the reverse position, this man is stuck in the past, okay? Or flip the roles, you know. If you're a man watching, then it's a woman. Okay? But however, yeah, they're stuck in the past, okay? Unable to move forward, clinging to bad old behaviors, patterns, and things like that here. And instead of you guys being able to have a harmonious connection, and this person give to you 6 of Pentacles, it ends up being an unfair power dynamics. It ends up being you being breadcrumbed, right? Or they take advantage of you. The Tower card comes out. Then guess what happens? Boom. Lightning strikes, right? Something happens suddenly, chaotic. Usually that happens because the divine sends the tower, sends the storm, basically, because it's just like, yeah, something has to shift here. It's just too much going on. Too much here. Virgo not going to do it. That's okay. We got you, Virgo. We're going to handle this for you, okay? Because, Virgo, you may have been praying and setting intentions and worried and stressed and just, like, really trying to manifest some things. And what you've been kind of, like, honing on is the 10 of Swords in the reverse. This ain't for all of y'all, but for some of y'all may have been really honing on how that situation ended badly and not really healing from it. And it's interfering with your manifestation with the Queen of Wands upright. Okay, so yeah, so it's like when it comes to you being able to stay focused on your goals. You're so busy trying to be an uplifting energy in this person's life, sticking by them in their drama, in their mess, right? And this is how you get caught up in it. It restricts you, where you're really supposed to be operating here in your Queen of Wands energy. This is where the divine has placed you, here, to manifest this new life that you have been praying for. But it requires your confidence. It requires you to be positive and passionate and in tune with yourself and your abilities here. But you ended up being too caught up in this man's or woman's, okay, mess, okay? But let's see. I started to get a really bad pain in my stomach, y'all. So if you see me kind of making faces, I'm like, oh, what is that? But that's okay. Whatever is happening to me, if it's something that is trying to come against me, I send it back to the sender. Thank you. Ask if you transmute all energy, negative energy, back to the senders. As I'm doing this read. Leadership. That card has been coming out for you guys forever. Like, this is a time for you to assume your leadership power and your position. Okay, I want to read that. Let me put this back here in there. In the box. So with the leadership card come through, Lord. Oh man. It says, embrace your power in a loving way and use it for the greater good. I'll guide your actions so they inspire and motivate others. I'll also replace any self-doubt about your qualifications with an increased desire to serve, help, and teach. When your focus is more on how may I serve, then you won't worry what others may think about you. Focus upon your strengths, the many lessons you've learned, and how good it feels to be a living example of following one's divine guidance. And I'm going to look that up, but it's time for you guys both, it sounds like, to assume your leadership positions. It's like you and this person is hearing the call. And I definitely feel like heavily for some of you, this is like a divine counterpart that you're dealing with here. Okay, so you guys have been called to leadership, and it's time for you to rise up. Look at that, 6 of Wands. It's time for you to rise up. Okay, so this is about your success in achieving your goals. Like, you are supposed to be in the limelight. You are supposed to be publicly recognized. Wow, you got so many talents and strength, and this is what's leading you to a successful outcome here in your life. So if you haven't done this yet, it's time for you to rise up and to embrace this higher level of consciousness and move into your leadership positions, you guys. It's going to be very successful because you are following your divine life purpose. Okay, you're going to get rewards and all right? But and it feels like here, this is what it is. It's like you were spending so much time, Virgo, trying to put into your person here, that it was pulling away from what you were supposed to be doing for yourself. Look at that, the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. But this is you, like, taking charge, being that Emperor. Even your person is like, hey, y'all got goals, okay? And it required you guys, or it requires you guys, to go through a separation from this person. This is only if it's your person. If it's someone who's abusing you, okay? Someone, I mean, this is abuse. This is mental, physical abuse, okay? That's not your person. So don't even try to absorb this part of it, right? Okay, the divine is only going to call you to be connected to your divine life partner or your higher level soulmate to fulfill your soul contract. If it's karmic relationships, you're only supposed to learn from that and move on, okay? And you'll know, because your divine counterpart is not going to physically abuse you. If anything, you guys have this mirror energy of your wounds, okay? You just keep mirroring that back to each other. Abandonment issues, rejection issues, things like that. It's like things that may have caused you trauma in your past. This person would trigger that in you, okay? And it's very triggering. But it's never going to be abusive, okay? They may try to manipulate you, but even a goddamn child going to try to manipulate you, right? But otherwise, it's like that manipulative behavior is learned behavior from childhood, okay? And what I'm seeing here is like what you guys have been experiencing is to get you to this point now. And of course, if you haven't gotten to this point as of yet, this is where you're going into leadership. So learn what you need to learn. Take only the love and the lessons, and that's it. Okay? But it's about this masculine energy, this man in your life, where you rising up to the emperor. Okay? Being structured, being disciplined. It's about, if you're the feminine of the collective, being the Queen of Swords, being very assertive, being very direct, speaking your truth, and setting a healthy boundary for yourself, especially against, especially with the people that you love. 2121, because that seems to be the people we allow to mistreat us the most, right? It's the people that we love. We don't have no healthy boundaries sometimes for them. But yeah, that's what it's about. This is what you two were supposed to, or are supposed to, learn in this season, in this cycle of your journey, okay? But yeah, success is imminent in all right? So I hope you guys, understand what I mean. I'm not trying to be harsh or anything, but I've had, quite a few people who kind of don't understand when you got a toxic relationship that involves a lot of dishonoring treatment and abuse, that's not something that the divine wills for your life. And sometimes I even have, folk who watch, and it's like you got to be able to understand the difference. You got to discern, because if you're operating from an energy of revenge and jealousy and wanting to be demanding and argumentative and explosive, that's karmic energy, okay? So that's how you can tell what frequency are you on. Alright, so let me see. My channel is for everybody, because I'm here to help you guys evolve. Even when you're operating from the karmic energy or lower self, you still have the ability to rise up and embrace a higher level of consciousness, to operate in that divine feminine energy or divine masculine energy, right? Because we've all been there in our story where we've operated from our lower selves, and we still kind of do sometimes go back and forth, right? But it's about balance. It's about operating in duality, okay? Learning how to balance our energies. Hold on one second. Great fortune. Love it. The house. And toiling and laboring. Okay. So again, like, this is your destiny. You don't have to toil and labor over this. Some of you may be doing that over your money, over your home, your finances, just really just stressing about your abundance. And I see here that the universe is abundant. And the divine is faithful. And as long as you are constantly going through this transition here, got the Six of Swords that came out. So as long as you're constantly going through this transition here, you're progressing. Okay, so you're moving into calmer waters. So best believe, okay, things will calm down. We have been going through, you know, a storm that has passed for, man, I feel like this storm has been lingering for a couple of weeks, right? But you're overcoming it. It should be getting easier now. Yeah, because there's been a lot of conflict with the Five of Wands energy. It's been a lot of conflict. But because you have, you know, really got through this, really overcame, stay confident, this is your reward. The world. That's the reward, the world. Okay. Wow. Spirit is behind this 100%, you guys. It's like you don't even have to worry. Whatever that worry energy is, release that, okay? Because this is success. You are achieving your goals. You are literally accomplishing these things. And you have been working on your own wholeness. This is what's leading to this great fortune. Tell me about the house. Two of Wands comes out. So this is about your plans for the future, okay? You got decisions to make, but keep planning, because when it comes to your long-term goals, honey, I do feel like you're going to have choices, though. But, however, it's like, I feel like whatever you were planning before, you know, you've experienced obstacles, or it may not have, it failed. This is not the case, because here with the Six of Wands beside it again, like, this is about your recognition. This is about your success and your victory. Like, literally, this is what is leading to you of building this firm foundation for yourself at this point. Okay, this is literally goodwill, great fortune. You know, you got a lot of support. Some of you are in the spotlight. Tell me about toiling and laboring. You're taking on your leadership roles. And because of that, you're going to get this great fortune. And the toiling and laboring is just basically coming here with the Ten of Wands energy because of feeling burdened, overburdened, overloaded, responsibilities that you may have. And it's stressful. You understand? Even whoever this is that's in your story, it feels like you guys mirror that energy back to each other. It's like you both are experiencing some trials and tribulations here when it comes to you rising to the top. You may even feel taken for granted, you know, but I still see you triumphing. I see you triumphing, Virgo. I think I did a reading on that the other day, and it may have came out. Let me look. Now I want to look, y'all. My bad. Let me see. Virgo, you will triumph. The energy of love is all around you. And that's what the energy still seems to be. Like, you getting the victory, Virgo. No matter what part of the timeline you are on, it's still leading to your victory. You're still gaining momentum, especially if you're constantly pouring into your own evolution, into your healing. Somebody is definitely having memories of you. An old friend or acquaintance or something from the past may try to step back into your life, okay? But next to that, it's a disruption. I don't know. Or you may be thinking about somebody, and be careful, because that can resurrect that person back into your life, right? But it's definitely, you know, some type of tower moment that you have went through with this person, or something could be coming in, something unforeseen. It's like a major change is happening, okay? It may seem negative right now, but it's going to lead you to your enlightenment. This is like a total shift in your lifestyle. Total shift. Alright, and you know the universe has this habit of moving us forward, right? Whether we ready for it or not. And that's what's going on. It's like you are, I don't want to say it's a forced evolution, because we're not forced, but at the same time it kind of seems like you know, we're not given a choice because if the towers keep coming down and we keep having these sudden changes, eventually we begin to say, you know what, something has to change, right? Which it gotta be me, so let me move forward here, right? We end up getting into alignment. Okay, the memories of it says material and spiritual prosperity, and the patience and planning card comes out. Let me read that from the Psychic Tarot. The patience and planning. So the number 6 physical card represents a peaceful, tranquil time when problems seem to actually disappear. What I tell you, it's like whatever the burdens are, whatever the restrictions are, these things are being removed. It's being lifted. A sudden bonus, a pay raise, or even a promotion could be in the offering for you. It could be expected or arrive out of the blue, right? This is what these towers is bringing you. The disruption is bringing you here to your victory. It may feel like it's negative. It may feel like it's bad, but it's actually leading you to your enlightenment. So change your perspective about it. The tower has to fall in order for you to stop toiling and laboring and feeling burdened. Because apparently, Virgo, you know, we sometimes don't have the confidence to pull ourselves through this stuff, right? But it says here, this card may also signify a group that has worked and strived towards the success of a common goal. A time of prosperity, balance, and harmony in your physical and spiritual existence is showing you that the practice of giving and receiving will bring you true riches. Look into your life and see where you can spread spiritual and physical wealth. Is there a person or favorite charity that would welcome an act of kindness right now? Practice generosity, gratitude, and compassion so that you can continue to prosper in all areas of your life. What was I telling y'all earlier? Everything that y'all give me through the thanks, I take a percentage of that and donate it to a charity, right? Because the universe works off of that equal give and take, right? We give into humanity. The universe co-creates with us and gives us back. This is why we're always being guided. Hey, you want things to work out for you in your favor? Start to serve. Dive into your life purpose. What charity or foundation can you donate to? Even if you can't donate money, where can you put your time that can help the next person? Good things come to those who wait. And this is, you've been waiting. Virgo, you have been in this waiting energy for a long time, right? Waiting for change. Waiting for people to change. Waiting for your situation to change. And guess what? The good thing is coming to you. The great fortune is coming. Stay positive. It's happening. Just even taking right down the gratitude list. What has been happening, even down to the small, minute blessings. Okay? You should now pause, rest, assess, and rethink what's in front of you before continuing. The number 7 physical card reminds you to reevaluate the goals that you're seeking, your finances, and even your relationships. Take the time to review each area one by one, for there's no rush when you're planning for a successful future. As you pause during this period, notice what has worked well for you in the past, not what you or other people believe to be true, but in actual positive experiences. While you're at this reflecting stage, you can stand back and plan how you're going to handle potential difficulty, complex decisions, and situations that may arise in the future. You got enough tools and lessons under your belt where if difficulty arises, you already know how to overcome them. You already know that all is well. You already know that everything is working out for your highest good. The difficulties come because it's coming to see, hey, did you learn something? What did you do the last time? Do you remember? Or are you going to fall apart? Okay, I know it's cruel, right? But however, you are a true artisan, okay? You have the craft, the skills, the knowledge, the gifts, and the talents to assist you even more to advance in a positive direction in positive ways, okay? You got everything that you need, Virgo. It takes patience, it takes planning, but yeah, great fortune is about to be your whole goddamn best friend, okay? Get to celebrating now. Everything you've been working for, you're being rewarded, okay? I'm like, shoot, do we even need to go any further with that? I think not. I think not. So, I want to pull from my Ancestor Spirit Oracle deck, and then I'm going to go. This deck usually kind of gives you some good guidance from your ancestors here about what you need to do for your own well-being. Upskill, work, career, crossroads. Okay, and this is what it's been talking about. This is like your leadership position, your success, your victory, you being in the limelight, taking your skills, your talents, and all, and begin to work in these upskills. Let me look. It says, the ancestors speak. You are stuck at a crossroad, and more information or education is the way forward. Upskilling or studying may be the solution to a career or financial issue. It's time for a change. Empowering yourself with new skills and knowledge will help you direct that change. You are ready to make a positive shift, but may have been underestimating your ability to study or master something new. You do not necessarily need to do formal study at a college or university. Doing a short course, attending a seminar, or completing a weekend workshop might be a good place to start. Just be courageous and disciplined. Like the ancient Greek warriors, do not settle for a job or career that does not suit you well. Ask yourself how you could stimulate your career progress and increase your opportunities. Be honest with yourself about that, about what you could improve. Take steps towards achieving what you want in your career. Now is the perfect time for you to go forward and make these changes. Why? Because the universe is open right now for us all to really manifest in ways that we can only dream of. Why? Because of Saturn retrograde. So whatever we're investing our time in the most, we're going to reap the rewards of that quickly. Explore your creative side. Visualize, paint, and record. I was saying you guys have been encouraging me to get back into painting and stuff, right? I do acrylic pours and different things like that. I said I was going to bring some stuff a little close, but it's just like sponge work, acrylic pours. And I was just doing it during the pandemic just to basically keep myself grounded. And it helped a whole lot. But I got tons of pictures and artwork around. I can't even bring that other stuff over. Huge pictures that I was doing, right? And I've been really thinking about, you know, really utilizing those talents. I want to kind of, I don't want to say perfect it, but just kind of get it a little bit neater, I guess. Like, you know how the back of the canvas, because when you do acrylic pours, it's like you're pouring the paint. You can tape the back, but that doesn't seem to work to me. So I gotta really kind of like look into some other ways of doing it, or speak to some other artists. You see what it says? It's like, hey, you may need to study, take a course, do something, right, to see how I can get that back part to be squeaky clean, right? You know how we are, Virgos. We look for perfection almost. But yeah, it's very fun. And it can be quite messy because, of course, I'm pouring the paint and moving it around and it's dropping off the side. My whole living room, dining room was covered in painter's plastic. I mean, literally everything, okay? Because I was doing acrylic pour painting the whole freaking pandemic, y'all. And I'm thinking about getting back into it, though. But I do have artwork available. And I said I might do an artist showcase. I've been thinking about it, so I may do it because a lot of people have been like, hey, what you gonna do with your artwork? But here it says, get your artistic energy flowing. Try to make time for yourself to paint, write, sing, play, bake, or build every day. Even if you can only find a few minutes at a time. Regularly engaging your imagination will make a noticeable difference to your energy. You do not have to be an artist, a musician, or a chef. When you start thinking more creatively, you invite inspiration and ingenuity to all you do. When you unlock your imagination, you are opening yourself to healing energy from the universe. Creativity is connected to your passion, your solar plexus, and sexual chakras. It is also linked to life force and positive energy. When you are not using your creativity, you can start to feel restless, frustrated, or numb. Re-energize by painting, planting, sewing, singing, playing, or thinking outside of the box. This card also encourages you to look for a unique solution to a problem. Okay, so start to get creative. You hear it. It's going to bring you balance, and it's going to help you tremendously, y'all. I know you guys are creative. I just know it. Virgos, we got so many skills. I'm telling you, we're Renaissance people for real. You just see here to close this out for Virgo. Oh, nice. So it says you're very close to achieving your goals. And let me pick up the other one. Work through your fears, okay? Don't be afraid. Who cares what people think? Speak your truth at all times. You don't like it? No, sorry. But I'm still going to speak it because it's my truth, boo, okay? Okay, because, yeah. You're not for everybody. But that's okay. Give this moon 30. So, basically, this says... The word gibbous means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibilities and coming to a peak. But this isn't an end card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want, though you are certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there is also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you. It's just to let you know there's a fuse attached to the situation, so be careful if you choose to light it. I know that I am on the right track, so that's all you gotta say. I know that I am on the right track. Continue to positively affirm what it is that you want for yourself. That's it. We ain't focusing on nothing else. Like we're doing a brunch. It's our 3rd annual brunch. I was actually a co-host on a show that we had called the Ask TY show. And of course, when it comes to selling tickets, I have been doing promotions for so long, y'all. It's like people wait to the very last minute to buy tickets, so it kind of be looking like, oh shoot, are we going to be successful? Are we going to do this? But I ain't thinking about it. But of course, my co-host kind of gets a little worried. But it's like, that's not what I'm focused on. What I'm focused on is selling tickets. What I'm focusing on is having a successful event. And that's just all I know, right? I know how it kind of works. It's like, it can get down to the last week and we can sell 100 tickets, right? But however, it's just always going about it with a different outlook or perspective of it. Who's going to be there is who's going to be there. That's who needs to be there. We'll have the right people, even if it's just an intimate event. But however, I do foresee it being a successful event. We normally do sell out and have not enough space, right? Even when I've done my crab feasts, I'm like 200 plus people. Like, yeah, I definitely foresee it. It's just the fact of the matter of getting people to purchase their tickets early, okay? But people don't do it. Because why? People don't know until the last minute, or they just feel like they just got time. That's just what it is, right? And by the way, if you are here in Baltimore, Maryland, right, or if you are in the surrounding locations, hey, come check out our hip hop brunch, okay? It's our 3rd annual brunch, and I will be celebrating my birthday a little early because we're still in the Leo season. It's August the 20th. Virgo season doesn't come until the 23rd. But however, if you are Leo and you want to still celebrate, you want to cusp, come through. We got tables, we got sections, rooms, and everything. It's gonna be a really amazing event, okay? The food, amazing, okay? But yeah, now is a good time for you to review all your plans. Keep the momentum going as you focus towards your dreams and stay focused. Okay, stay focused. Get back into good health habits and everything. Whatever your fear may be, just work through them, face them, and move forward, y'all. Y'all know how it go, right? We don't dwell on that yet. We face it and we release it so that we can keep on manifesting. Alright, y'all. So I holla. I'm getting ready to jump into this personal reading. Hold on, I'm gonna cleanse myself first, alright? Then jump into this personal reading, and then I'll be back to drop another video. Alright, y'all. Peace.